Good morning and happy Tuesday. So I have been so busy, y'all. I'm sorry. I have been busy with my daughter with dance, busy with stuff that I'm handling personally, but nonetheless, I am back with today's daily rant. And this was something I wanted to talk about last week. And forgive me, I'm on my way to work, y'all. I'm such a busy woman. But as women, we are always so focused on being the mother and being the wife and being the sister and being the best friend that sometimes when God puts us in a season where we should focus solely on ourselves, we miss it. And when I say we miss it, I mean like we miss it due to just life. Because life know it be lifing, baby, okay? It don't stop. It's always an ongoing thing. And a lot of times we are taught as women to kind of put ourselves on the back burner and put our goals and aspirations and dreams and visions on the back burner because we have a family, or because we're a wife, or whatever it may be, right? All of those things fall under the same umbrella. And what I want to talk about is it is okay to take a step back from your normal day-to-day routine, whether that is getting the kids ready for school, cooking dinner, tending to your husband's needs, or you may have parents that you look after, you may just whatever it may be. It is okay if God put it on your heart, right? Because we can all feel when we're in the seasons where it's designed for us to kind of shift our focus to inward and on ourselves and on our own things that we want to bring to fruition. It is okay to do that. Do not feel guilty or do not feel inadequate, and don't allow others to make you feel guilty and inadequate for taking time and just focusing on you. I know my grandmother used to say, mama can't take care of anybody if mama is not taken care of. And that right now at 41, I understand that in its totality. I used to look at her and be like, what, lady? What are you talking about? Well, you cannot take care of anybody if you are not pouring and filling your own cup, okay? And now let's go back to the winter season, because y'all know this on the daily rants. I've been ranting about the winter season because a lot of us are stepping into those seasons, and I hope everybody is, but collectively, we're stepping into a winter season. Any seeds that we've planted, we are going to see the harvest. We're gonna see what we're gonna reap our benefits this season. And so when you start to see resources open up for you, when you start to see opportunities and different things being brought to you that will help you elevate, and you may have to sacrifice time to go and do a seminar for something. You may have to, not cook dinner like you normally would 7 days a week and cut it down to 3, right? It's okay. Don't feel guilty. Because what happens and what I have seen, because I talk about this a lot on my channel too, a lot of the mature women, I see that they are not happy, and it seems like they are full of regrets. And what my hypothesis is behind this is because during those seasons that it was time for them to like fixate on themselves. It was like, God was showing them, hey, you need to pour into you right now. You asking, you praying. We all know that faith without works is dead. Okay. And so once you start to see the doors of opportunities open up, it's time to take action. And I think, with those women, they, instead of taking action, they were distracted by the daily hustle and bustle. And, you know, I know as a woman myself and a wife and a mother, I know that it's times where I'm tired and I don't want to do the extra research. And, you know, I work a job and I come home and I'm a full-time mom and I'm a wife and I'm cleaning and I'm teaching and I'm pouring into my kids and I'm pouring into my husband. And, you know, and I may have gotten an email about something that was an opportunity, and I'm like, I'm so burned out. I just want to go to sleep. That's the perfect example. And so I run back to what I was saying about the mature women. And forgive me, because y'all know I bounce around. So if you've been listening to me, you see I talk. I'm a talker. So we be talking about all types of stuff, child. But what I noticed is that for me personally, my own personal experiences, I have had the experiences with mature women where it's a situation where at first they take to me, and then it's like once they see my drive, once they see my ambition, it's like it turns into jealousy or envy. And I used to question it, but then I thought about it. I looked at my own life and how life be lifing, and sometimes in scenarios you have to put yourself on the back burner, but you cannot do that. You have to be able to discern when to put yourself on the back burner and when to say, I gotta step forward. This is the time for me to take a leap. This is the time for me to stay up them extra hours. This is the time for me to do what I need to do to reach my goals. And I don't think that those women in the past understood that, because we're all conditioned to be the mom, the wife, if you're the oldest sibling, the big sister, you know, and the best friend, and all of those names and all of those titles that hold weight, you know. So, ladies, we got to start recognizing when it's our time. When you start to see doors open up for you, when you start to see things, you know, become easier for you, when you start to pray for things and you start to, you know, get opportunities, and it's aligned with what you're wanting to manifest. I'll use manifest. Girl, you got to jump on it. You can't let your children make you feel bad. You can't let your husband make you feel bad. You can't let your boss make you feel bad. You can't let your mother, your father, your sister, or your brother feel bad. Girl, you got to push through it. Okay? Because what happens is we sit around and, unbeknownst to us, we miss out on opportunities. And then, you know, missed opportunities sometimes opportunities are one in a lifetime. A lot of times you ain't gonna run past certain opportunities twice. Especially those life-changing opportunities. And so, ladies, if you're struggling with putting yourself first and focusing on your own goals, think about it this way. Going back to what my grandmother said. Mama can't nurture and support if mother doesn't feel nurtured and support. If mother doesn't feel fulfilled, you know, in her life. Why a lot of times, I'm sure a lot of us, because I was a child that grew up in one of these environments where, you know, my mom was unhappy. Even at times grandma was unhappy, you know. And now I look at it from a mature woman's perspective, and it's probably because they felt like, you know, man, I missed out on certain things in life. I'm changing the game for mine. That's not going to be who I am. And I want this message to reach whoever it is that's struggling with putting themselves first. If you put yourself first, it does not mean that you don't love your kids. It don't mean you don't love your husband. It don't mean that you're not a hard worker. It means that you come first. Because once you put yourself first, you'll always feel better. There won't be any regrets. There won't be any resentment. Right? Y'all have a good Monday. I'm gonna be coming back later on tonight. I got a lot of rants, baby. A lot of them been loaded up in the clip. So y'all enjoy y'all Monday, and I'll see y'all later.